Hey there, today we're looking at LLM driven invoice data extraction using Unstruct. Now, invoices are one of the most commonly incurred business documents across industries. We have right here on the screen three not so very pretty looking invoices, and this is precisely how businesses, even in real life, incur these documents. So, you could have digitally native invoices, you could have invoices with handwritten text, or in most cases, we see that businesses receive scanned PDFs, which could have bad lighting or it could contain skewed scans. So these are all the various challenges that comes with these documents and how they are formatted and sent to businesses for extraction. So in this video, we'll see how you can create a single document extraction layer that can handle all these different invoice variations and still accurately extract your data. Let me start by taking you through the platform. So, over here we have the dashboard, which contains certain key metrics and trends on how I've been processing my documents. Now, if I were logging in for the first time, I would have to set up certain prerequisite connectors to get me started with document extraction. Now, Unstruct is an LLM driven platform, so it is important that you integrate with any LLM of your choice. We have all the popular LLMs out there in the market available over here for you to connect with. So, as you can see over here, I've also set up certain connectors, and I can choose from any of these connectors when I get started with a particular document extraction project. So, similarly, I would have to integrate with vector DBs, embedding models, and text extractors as well. Over here is where you could also find LLM Whisperer, which is one of the most popular options that we see our users go for. Now, LLM Whisperer is Unstruct's very own text extraction service, and it's known for its powerful layout preservation capabilities, creating documents in an LLM ready format, which is the reason why it is highly sought after. Once you have integrated with the relevant connectors, you can get started with your document extraction project. And the first step is to engineer your prompts. Now, in prompt engineering, this is actually the main chunk of work that users perform on the platform, which is using prompts, they specify three key details. So, firstly, what is the data that they're looking to extract from documents? Secondly, what is the output schema of extraction? And thirdly, how do you validate the extraction? So all these three components are involved in prompt engineering, and this was initially performed using the Prompt Studio. The Prompt Studio perhaps was one of the areas where users spent most of their time trying to define the right prompts to perform these three operations. However, in this video, we're going to be exploring the Agentic Prompt Studio, which is our latest feature to automate all the three operations that we just looked at: data extraction from documents, defining the output schema, as well as validating your extraction. So let's get started by creating a new project where we upload a couple of invoices. So I'm going to call this project the invoice extractor, and we could give it a relevant description as well. So once I create my project, this is how the Agentic Prompt Studio looks. The first step that I'm going to do over here is define which one of my LLMs that I'd connected with are going to be working on this particular project. So you'd seen earlier how I had connected with multiple models, and the Agentic Prompt Studio lets me choose from these models to define which one of these models can be deployed for which functions. So over here, we're going to be specifying a model which would be the extractor LLM, or it would be used to run the extraction prompts against the documents. And we could also choose a different model for the agent LLM. So this LLM basically would be used for schema generation and automatic prompt tuning. Again, there is LLM Whisperer, so we could choose from which one of the connectors we want over here. And finally, there is a lightweight LLM that I'm going to define, which would be used for tasks like generating the prompt metadata. So once this is done, I'm going to click on Save Changes, and we could now upload the documents. So I've uploaded three invoices over here, and the first step is to get started with the text extraction. So this is where the text extractor comes into the picture, or in this case, LLM Whisperer. So what happens is we basically retrieve the text from each of these documents in a format that is layout preserved, because LLMs understand information from documents very much like humans would. So the best way in which you can pass the text from your documents is in a format that is with the layout intact. So you can see over here that this invoice right here is a scanned PDF, and it is also disoriented, and it could be quite difficult for traditional systems to extract data. However, with the LLM Whisperer, we're able to basically orient this text, and we've also extracted all the text fields from this document. So similarly, you can look at the other documents as well. So over here, I have also uploaded a handwritten invoice. So here's the text extracted from it. So we have even the details entered in by hand extracted over here accurately. And there is also a digitally native invoice that we'll be using in this demo. And this is pretty easy to read, and LLM Whisperer shouldn't have a difficult time extracting text from this. So, what we're going to do now, folks, is where the automation comes into the picture. So, initially, with the traditional Prompt Studio, you would have to analyze all these document variants that you're uploading into your system and specify what are the data that you're going to extract in what format and all of that. But with the summarizer agent that I have over here, what the system does is that it automatically goes through all the documents that you have uploaded. It understands what are the common data items that you have to extract, and it also creates a summary for each of your documents. So we'll take a look at how this summary is. So if I just open this particular summary view for this Qt scan, you can see how the system has detected all the important data items. So what does the data item represent? What is the data type of that particular field, as well as an example value? So this has been done for all the data items in this particular document. And the same holds true for the other two summaries of the other invoices that we had uploaded as well. So once the summary is ready, I can click on generate schema. And what would happen is the system basically deploys a multi-agent pipeline which runs across all these summaries, and it looks for values that it could normalize. So for instance, your date in one invoice might follow the format the date first followed by the month, whereas in another invoice you could have the month first followed by the date. So when you have different formats for the same value across different document types, the agent basically goes through all of that and normalizes those fields to create one unified schema, incorporating the summaries of all the test document variants that you've uploaded. So this is how you can basically factor in all the different document types that you get and create one solid schema for data extraction. So you can see that the schema has been generated. Let me go into the schema tab, and you have the unified schema over here, factoring in the summaries of all the documents or invoices that you had uploaded. So this is basically the output schema that you would receive once you run the extraction on this particular project. And you can also edit it according to your needs. So I'm not going to be editing it in this demo. And let's go back and check out what is the next stage, which is basically the prompt creation. So when I click on create prompt, it uses the schema that we had looked at earlier, and it automatically generates a detailed prompt accounting for all the different data variations. And basically what happens with prompt engineering is that it could take businesses even days sometimes to complete it, because your prompt really needs to be thorough, and it should account for all the edge cases, the missing values. And a prompt that works well for one document variant might not work well for another. So prompt engineering really can be time consuming. So with the automatically generated prompts, we can see how within minutes you're able to save all that time and effort that you might have to spend in writing the prompts manually. So Unstruct again uses another multi-agent pipeline which goes through the schema and generates a comprehensive prompt considering 7 sections. It basically takes into account the system rules, schema embedding, formatting rules, field guidance, disambiguation identification, and output formatting. We will take a look at the prompt that is generated for this project. So we have the prompt generated over here. Let me go into the extraction prompt, and you have the detailed prompt right here. So you have the task overview, what is the output schema. So you have the various data items that are going to be extracted from your invoices along with their data types, the ones that are absolutely required. And if I just go further down, you have guidance on how the fields need to be extracted. So what are you looking for exactly? What kind of indicators can you look for? So the title of the document could be invoice, sales check, restaurant, commercial invoice. So we're looking at what are the different ways in which you could find the title, and again, what are the examples of such titles, and the location to look. So we're specifying that the system has to look at the top of the document, and it's often in large or bold text. So this is the level of detail you get with the automatically generated prompt. And if I just scroll down a little on this prompt, you can see I have various other instructions that the prompt covers. For instance, under section 5, we have examples. So the prompt has generated how the extracted output should look for each of the uploaded documents. And below that, we also have a section covering the edge cases and special instructions. So how do you handle missing fields, multiple values, ambiguous values, and so on? So this is a kind of in-depth prompt that can be generated in just a couple of minutes, saving teams countless hours of manual effort. So this prompt is also editable. I can come back and edit these instructions at any time and customize them to the business's needs. Once the extraction prompt is available, you could run it once to get the verified data. So I will tell you what the verified data is. So the verified data is the set of values that you get after running the prompt against all the documents. This data is available under the verified data tab. So what you can do here is you can go over all the extraction output and manually verify whether or not they are correct. And that is what basically forms the verified data. You go through each of these extracted outputs and you can compare it with the invoice on the right hand side, and you can edit these values as you deem fit. So for instance, if I observe that the unit cost is not 2,900, it has been maybe extracted incorrectly, then I could edit this value manually as 3,900. So this is a way in which I can maintain a golden set of data which has all the accurate data extractions. Now I will tell you the exact reason why we need a verified data set. It's because prompts are evolving. We would come back and businesses could edit the prompts and perform the extraction over and over again. So when these prompts are edited, sometimes the extraction output could also be altered. So a data item which was initially being extracted correctly could be incorrect upon changing of prompts. So in order to quickly spot those inconsistencies is why we have a verified data set, because once I manually verify this, every time I change my prompt, the system would automatically compare the output of the prompt with the verified data set. And you can go through all the other documents that you've uploaded as test documents and see how the extracted output is. So we have the skewed scanned over here, and you also have the handwritten invoice where we have the extracted output. Once you set up the verified data set, you could be rest assured that you always have a golden set of data which contains the correct extraction outputs that you could always compare subsequent prompt extractions with. Now that I've set up the verified data and I have a standard to compare my output with, let me go ahead and extract the output from all the documents. You can now see that the extraction has been complete for all the documents. So when I click on the extracted data, I basically have the extracted data for each of these documents that I can view. So I can either look at this with the data view or the JSON view. And here is my extracted data. And if I click on promote to verify, this particular extracted data would be promoted as the verified data set. So you can also alter the verified data set either by editing it inline or by promoting subsequent extraction runs as the verified data. And again, I can go through the different invoices that I've uploaded over here. I have the extracted data for all these invoices. Now, when I go back to the status tab, so when we initially spoke about prompt engineering, we did talk about the three key components, which was to define the schema and then the extraction prompt and finally validate your extraction results. So now that I've extracted my output, the system also compares the extracted output with the verified set, and I have an indicator of the overall project accuracy. And over here, I can again look at the individual accuracy of the test documents. So you can see that we only have an incorrect extraction that's there in the digitally native invoice, whereas for the skewed and handwritten invoices, we have 100% accuracy. So I could drill down further by clicking on this particular document's accuracy rate. And I'm presented with a field comparison of the fields that were incorrectly matched. So I can look at this with a field comparison, a data comparison, or a JSON view. So if you look at the scroll bar on the right, you can see that the system has indicated the various areas where the extraction has been incorrect. And you can just scroll down to these areas and check out what the extraction was and how it compares to the verified data set. So this is how you again correct your extraction outputs and see how you can fine tune your prompts further. And we also have an analytics tab where you can look at certain key metrics on the overall accuracy of this project. And finally, you also have a mismatch matrix, which gives you a bird's eye view of the extracted data items across all the three documents. So for these individual fields, I can see which documents had an incorrect extraction. So, for instance, over here, just by looking at it, I can see that the address line 1, which is a data field that I'm extracting, has been incorrectly extracted for the invoice that was digitally native, whereas it has been correctly extracted for the other two documents. So if I click on any of these mismatches, for instance, I can drill down into the exact data that was extracted incorrectly. So that sums up what can be achieved with the Agentic Prompt Studio. And we looked at the three initial components of prompt engineering when we got started. So we saw that the three goals were to define the schema, the extraction prompt, and also perform validation of the extraction output. And this is how all these operations can be automated with the Agentic Prompt Studio. Now, the final step in the Agentic Prompt Studio is to export this project as a tool, and you can then use this tool to deploy this particular project in any of the native deployment options that we support. So we have API deployments, ETL pipelines, task pipelines, and also human in the loop deployments. And that is also how you extract data from invoices, no matter their format or layout. So, with Unstruct and using LLMs to deploy this, you can create a single processing layer that could handle any kind of invoice that you incur. And when it comes to invoices specifically, beyond the Agentic Prompt Studio, there is another powerful capability that I want to go over. So, for this, I'm going to head over to the Unstruct API Hub. Now over here we have, and we will be adding more APIs which are ready to use. So all you have to do is plug and play these APIs in your document workflows, and you do not even have to go through the prompt engineering or the development phase that we just looked at. All you have to do is, we already have a ready-made invoice extraction API. So you can go through this and you can check out if this would work for your particular business. So you can see we have an overview over here with the details of all the data being extracted. This is a pretty extensive list that we have over here, and our team will be maintaining this from time to time. So all the APIs that you see in the API Hub have been rigorously tested across multiple use cases and only then have been deployed. So you can also look at the API response format, how your response would look. And if you're happy with this, you can just download this API as a Postman collection, or you can also try it out with your specific business invoices using the playground. And check out the links in the description to avail a free Unstruct trial. And also, if you want to book a one on one appointment with one of our experts to see how Unstruct can be suited for your particular business's document processing needs.